Josh has something to say.
Yeah, welcome back to our Overwatch Live gameplay. Okay.
That was your intro?
Yeah, that was my big intro. I thought it'd be funny because we're not anywhere near anything.
Yeah, we're out in the woods right now.
Yeah.
In the wilderness, being men.
We're like
and
20
we're
feet
live
away from wood.
Big
wooden structure.
Yeah, we're using 3G for the internet right now.
Are we? No. Ha!
So, I don't know if you can even see anybody.
No.
But that's Chris.
What's up?
That's Josh. And this is me. You all know my name. No one knows my name.
Yeah, everyone. They shout it and they pray.
You're like every rapper on YouTube.
They're talking in the streets. Like, you see the new Sean Murray video? Damn, dude. It's on the news.
I mean, yeah, because he's all about that. This Sean Murray?
Sean Murray videos.
Or the famous Sean Murray.
Sean Murray videos are so famous that there's Pokemon Go ads in it.
I didn't know you were that good. Nah, dude, the only Sean Murray that matters is the one being harassed on Twitter.
Yeah, for my fucking game.
Right?
Sorry, everyone.
What you get with your No Man's Sky ridiculous?
Did Deus Ex come out already? No.
There's new days. The Deus Ex game coming out?
Deus Ex.
Mankind Divided.
Never heard of it.
They had a big controversy like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't hear about it.
Because they did like some like marketing campaign called like Augs Lives Matter. You know, like the augmented people.
Yes.
And people were like, that's tasteless. And like everyone was mad at the company. Fun fact, I've gone on a tour there.
When?
At the studio?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I think you told me about that.
Like a year ago.
Yeah.
When I went to Canada.
Oh. Sorry, we don't all travel the world like you.
Yeah, dude, I went to Canada on like flying airships. Pegasus.
Still can't believe you have those.
So we're talking about anticipated games?
Yes, sir.
Well, we got the big one coming out tomorrow. It's the only game coming out tomorrow, so I can't even make a joke. I was going to look for like a different game on here, but
I think say it's something else.
The only one on this list is No Man's Sky.
Well, I for one have like virtually no interest.
Why not?
I don't know. The whole endless amounts of planets seems a little too good to be true. So
What? You never even know. You don't know. Anything could happen.
it seems like you could see one world and see the same world, but like colored red, or something like that.
You mean like the variety in planets?
Yeah, like it's like there's like a cheap way of. But I guess games are coming to a place now that might be possible, but like I'm just so used to stupid gimmicks and stuff like that never actually turn to be true.
Well, it depends on like what they use to classify a planet, because there's stuff like radiation levels, oxygen levels, temperature and stuff, and like as far as just aesthetics go, if like they have a bunch of different stats that they can mess with, you can get like a bunch of different planets.
Yeah.
You can get like a red planet that's like super cold, like highly radioactive. You can have a red planet that's like super hot, highly radioactive.
Wow. Big differences there. Can't even imagine. I guess infinite possibilities, just those slight changes.
I don't know. From the stream I watched like 40 minutes of a stream, and the good thing that some like commenter brought up was like there's no loading screens.
What?
The guy was playing 40 minutes, no loading screens.
That's impressive.
Are the graphics bad?
No, I mean they're not super great. There's when you're flying really fast in space, there's a lot of pop in. But
yeah, I guess that doesn't really matter if the game's potentially infinite.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. It's very
sure looks fine.
It's kind of cartoony looking.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll be on the lookout. See what people are saying about it. Maybe purchase it. Again, no multiplayer, so you can't go around exploring with friends, which sounds like it'd be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they won't. I don't know why they didn't like think of that.
Right.
Can you still go into other people's worlds though? I thought that was a thing.
Yeah, I thought so too. remember.
Yeah.
when
People
they
can
first-
conquer a place, and then you,
I don't know if you can like conquer it.
or like you
Because
put
that's
a
what the whole,
flag
like-
there, and then people can
Yeah.
find your flag.
Yeah, like if you discover a world, you get the name and stuff. And there's like the thing that they were saying is like, it's like instanced. It's like, you ever play Destiny online?
Yeah.
It's like, you only run into people when they're near you,
Oh, okay.
kind of a thing. Like you have a multiplayer bubble,
Oh, yeah.
and it works like that. So like you can bump into people, but the fact that like it's so big, like the odds of bumping into people are like really like slow. Because I guess the planets are like actual planet sized.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it's like if there's 100 players on a planet, the odds of like bumping into them is like if there's 100 people on Earth.
Yeah. You could like never see anyone,
Yeah. Unless you made a huge landmark.
right?
But I don't know.
Looks
It
like
looks
Facebook.
it looks cool. It looks fun.
Yeah. What else is coming out?
What
At
else
least
is
somewhat
coming out?
soon.
I'll just go. August 19th, we have the latest addition to the Metroid Prime series, Federation Force.
Yes.
I haven't heard anything about that.
You know, Metroid turned 30,
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, no one cares.
and
Like, not Nintendo doesn't give a shit.
yeah, that's the game that they're coming out with. Is Federation Force.
It's garbage.
That's 30th anniversary.
I don't think the gameplay looks bad, but everything else about it looks terrible.
It's just I don't know why they would slap Metroid's name on it. It's so because like Metroid's like creepy and like dark and mysterious.
Yeah, they kind of blew an opportunity to name it something else and create a new franchise based around like 4-player, like co-op and stuff like that, like first-person shooter. Maybe like their first-person shooter ever.
I mean, as long as it could actually work.
And the gameplay looks pretty good. I think.
Incoming.
The gameplay looks good, I think, but
I haven't looked at the gameplay.
it's like
The art
co-op
style
mission. It's like
killed me.
it's kind of like Triforce Heroes, but with Metroid.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So like you do co-op stuff and you fight a bunch of enemies, and it looks a little better than Triforce Heroes actually. But and there's like tanks and healers and damage and stuff. It's they have that kind of system.
The MMO.
Yeah, like
Style.
everyone's been doing lately.
well, you know.
But I don't know. Then there's that soccer game, basketball.
What?
Last one.
Yeah, they tried doing a Rocket League kind of thing with it. It's like a mini game.
No, I didn't hear about it.
You know, a game did have good Rocket League ripoff. Overwatch. Lucio Ball, so fun.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Kyle played it and wrecked house.
I think it's aight. I don't like Rocket League, so
It's fun.
What's wrong with you?
it's just. I said this 10,000 times before, and I'll say it again. It's literally like playing like an old PS1 Need for Speed like mini game, like soccer mini game.
Oh, I guess.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah, people just like the competitiveness.
Play like an actual soccer game.
Nah, it's not as fun. Because in this one, you're little cars.
It's too competitive.
You would get hurt.
But the cars don't do anything other than just drive at it.
They jump.
Yeah, they got boosts.
It literally sounds like a Need for Speed mini game.
Yeah, but the balls are also like giant too, so it's like you're a little person just hitting around.
You don't
giant
even know
cat.
if you're a person. It could be robot. It could be a little.
It could be
cat.
RC cars. And it's normal sized soccer ball.
I guess it's true. Little battle bots.
Let's see what else we got.
What?
World of Warcraft.
The Lord.
Shut your fucking mouth.
It's so good.
What is this?
The new World of Warcraft
Ah.
expansion. Legion. We
Looks
won't let
dope,
it die.
dude. I already bought a month.
And
Yeah, I played it the other day. And it's dope. The game's not out yet, but the pre-patch is out. And it's dope.
sounds like a fanboy excuse to me.
What? What excuse?
It's it's World of Warcraft, so it has to be good.
No matter what.
Played it.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it has to be good. Because World of Warcraft has been around for 12 years.
All-time low subscriptions.
Dude, that's just a cheap way of making it look bad.
They fake this. They fake the numbers.
it always goes down low when they're in between expansions and they're not updating it because no one plays it because
There's no one else to
new
pay.
do. Yeah,
Wants to
exactly.
pay for it. Like, oh, new
Yeah, they
expansion.
want to pay for it if nothing's coming out.
You'll pay for it for like a month. Play all the expansion stuff.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do. I mean, it's like kind of like playing a regular game. You beat the new game that comes out, and you're done if you want to be. And then there's end game content.
But if you wanted to go back and play it, you don't have to pay for it again.
Yeah, that's true.
No, World of Warcraft is just boring to me. Too repetitive. And then not fun one. Let's see, we got Resident Evil 4 re-release. PS4 and Xbox One at the end of the month.
Good thing they did that. We need more re-releases.
Oh, Resident Evil 4 is good.
Yeah, but it's on a virtual console, Chris.
Hmm?
The Wii version. Did you know the GameCube version of that game was like looked so much better than the PS2 version?
It was like the original version.
Yeah, but I saw like the graphics comparison. It was like so much better looking. I was like, holy shit.
Because it was made for it. It was imported PS2, Xbox.
GameCube was technically more powerful in the visual spectrum.
Hmm?
The GameCube was more powerful visually, but it couldn't hold enough for as much stuff.
You're talking about? No.
Yeah.
Compared to the PS2?
Yeah.
No way.
That's a common known fact.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
When the PS2 was coming out,
It was garbage. You did not play Gauntlet?
people were afraid that it was a supercomputer. And there was a rumor that Saddam Hussein sent people to the U.S. to
I remember
buy
that.
2,000 to use the control missiles with.
Yep.
GameCube didn't have that hype.
No, I did.
Oh
You just
no,
didn't know
terrorists
about
didn't
it.
try and get it. It must mean
No,
it's not
Because
good.
it wasn't as strong.
No, they just didn't. They didn't want you to know
The
that it was
visuals
strong.
looked slightly better, but they couldn't do as much with games because the CDs are tiny.
Meh.
It's true.
You got like God of War looks better than like any GameCube game.
It's debatable.
God of War looks really good, especially the cutscenes. Like watching a movie. Way back then.
I mean, honestly, I think GameCube, PS2, and Xbox are like all the same pretty much.
What the hell is this? Elder Scrolls Online Gold Edition?
Sounds dumb.
I don't know.
I'm assuming it's Elder Scrolls Online with like all the expansion packs.
Stupid.
Probably, yeah.
BioShock the Collection.
That just
All the BioShock games.
Yeah.
On the new systems. Could care less. All three of those games came out on the same console today.
really. Huh.
Now, is there a new one coming out? Oh yeah, it's like Andromeda or something, right?
Well, that's Mass
That's
Effect.
Mass Effect.
I don't think there's gonna be any more Bioshock.
I was
No,
gonna
the studio like disbanded.
Yeah.
Then we got
Whatever.
Recore, the Xbox One PC exclusive.
That one looked cool.
Looks alright. I don't think I've seen gameplay of it. Just the like launch trailer. Oh, Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice. Nice.
Sick. Most anticipated game of all time.
I've been waiting years for this.
Ooh, Darkest Dungeon comes to PS4 and Vita.
Ooh.
Game's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 15 comes out in September.
Oh yeah, it's a thing. I don't know if I'll get it or not.
Chris really wants it.
Hey, I like those games.
Just because the guys are hot.
Yeah. You know me so well.
Hot Japanese dude.
Chris, if you like the look of the main character of Final Fantasy 15, you have to check out Last Soul Aside. It looks just like him.
Really?
Yeah, it's the game I was telling you about. It's like the South Korean guy, like, worked by himself and like made like a super good looking game.
Oh yeah.
Yokai Watch 2.
Ooh.
That game picked up like super well.
Yeah. Well, it was also like a TV thing too. So.
Yeah,
Did it
TV
do
show.
well in the United States?
I think so.
I
yeah,
know it
they
was, like,
made,
ridiculous
they
in
started
Japan.
the TV series here too. So.
Well,
I
I
don't know
mean,
if it did well.
it did wicked well in Japan. I know that.
Yeah, it was like Pokemon levels of
I
insane.
know I saw a lot of stuff right here. I think I might
Well, they did it before it even came out. Like, they did it hoping that it would do the same thing Pokemon did here
I don't know. I don't know what the numbers
back
were.
in the day.
Yeah, I don't know.
I played the demo. It was kind of cool.
Yokai, I believe, is Japanese for monster. Anyone.
They're all like ghost things.
Yeah,
so.
that makes sense.
Maybe it's ghost. Something.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Japanese for like monster or ghost.
yeah, it's definitely Ghost because the subtitles of the new ones, like bony spirits and fleshy souls.
Let's see. October 7th, we see the release of Mafia 3.
Woo. And, you know, it was Mafia 1 or 2.
What, dude? Mafia 2 so good?
Never even heard of it.
Really good
Is it
game.
made by Rockstar?
No.
Oh.
It's made by 2K, I think.
I'm not sure. I think so.
It's like Grand Theft Auto. A little more linear.
Yeah, I figured.
Really fun, though. It's a really cool story. And October 11th, Gears of War 4 coming out. All the kiddies.
The kitties?
All the kiddies. Children.
What are you talking about?
It's like the children are like the main characters.
Oh, okay.
It's like Marcus Phoenix is like kid. October 11th, we also get Dragon Quest Builders.
Yes, dude. That's what everyone wants, a Minecraft Dragon Quest game.
I wonder how good Dragon Quest has been selling in recent years.
Not really that good either.
Gotta bring it back to Dragon Warrior. That's when the franchise was at its best.
I do not like any of those games that I've ever played.
Let's see.
Dragon Quest 8 was fucking hard on
Was it?
PS2. Dragon Quest 8.
I just remember it being like really slow, long.
Yeah, slow and hard.
There being a Playboy bunny costume.
Yeah.
October 21st, we see Battlefield 1.
Which looks great.
It looks really good.
How's the gameplay look?
I mean, Battlefield's fun to play online.
I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine.
The airplanes look sweet.
Yeah.
Like multiple people being in an airplane instead of just the one people doing jet tricks.
That's pretty cool.
Right? Going off the map.
Dude, the people who are really good at Battlefield are super impressive.
Yeah.
The people who like jump out of jets and like snipe someone and like drop a grenade in a base and kill like 8 people and
Yeah.
hop back in the jet and like flip
Yeah,
the jet.
The jet like swoops around.
Yeah. He's either, like the jet goes up and then like he jumps out and he takes out like another sniper, like shooting people out sniping perch. And then the jet comes down, crashes on like a Humvee full of enemies, and then like pulls the parachute and hijacks a helicopter. And like that's what like good Battlefield players do.
Totally scripted.
It's just bots.
And then that same day we see Civ 6.
Are you excited for that, Josh?
I love Civilization. They're so fun.
You gonna get it?
I was actually thinking about it.
Or are you just gonna steal it? Like all the other ones?
Ooh.
Criminal.
calling you out.
Yeah, I have all.
Confess live. That's why I brought you here.
Yeah, I almost own all of them. On Steam.
Own?
Yeah.
As in you bought?
Yeah. It's like 2, 3, 4, and 5 with like their DLCs.
Yeah, I believe you.
And Pirates and Beyond Earth.
Pirates.
I have all the
Pirates.
Civs. It's fun. The new one looks pretty cool. Some new stuff in there. And the tech tree is voiced by someone popular.
Wow.
I don't remember who it is.
Could be anyone.
Give me 2 seconds.
Really?
I'll tell you who it was. Civ 6 tech tree voice actor. What the fuck did this just look? 7623 voice actor? And before that I glanced at it, it was like sex something.
Yeah, you know.
Here we go.
I guess we know what's really on your
China.
phone.
Civilization 6 voice actor. China Civilization 6 voice actor.
That's what it
Close
looks like
enough.
live right now.
What?
Sean Bean.
Kind of cool, doesn't it?
Sean, I don't know who that is.
You know who Sean Bean is.
Oh, Sean Bean. I just said Sean B.
Who's Sean Bean?
He's like the actor who like dies and everything.
Yeah. You know him if you saw him.
Yeah, he's in like Lord of the Rings. I believe he plays Ned Stark in Game of Thrones.
I never watched Game of Thrones, and I don't really care about Lord of the Rings. So.
Dude, so
You know who he is in Lord of the Rings. He's like the guy who like bring in the third one, who like brings like the army of the dead.
I don't know. I don't like
Got,
Lord
like
of the
long
Rings.
hair. Oh, the meme. One does not simply walk into Mordor. That's
Oh,
Sean
that
Bean.
there you go. Perfect.
I know memes.
Oh yeah, dude. You're the meme kid.
Yeah.
I'm the meme king.
Meme king. Meme king.
Meme king.
I lost the list. I
No.
backed out.
So that's a good segue.
Into our sponsor.
Hi. Do you have stinky, sweaty feet? I'm
Yes.
sorry. But have I got a burger for you? McDonald's.
McDonald's.
I'm not sponsoring a podcast. You gotta get that Casper, that Squarespace,
I'll never accept any
that
sponsors.
that Magoosh.
Completely fully funded by myself.
It's possible.
Everything.
Yeah, you have to do subscriptions to something at some point, or just donations.
What the Patreon's for?
Yeah, donate to me.
Quick, what's your URL?
Uh,
Patreon.com/
my channel name.
Big dick.
Big cack.
Big cock Mary.
full name or just like the MMG,
No, the full thing.
That's quite the long URL.
right?
Too long didn't type
it's
in
my
donate.
thing.
Too long didn't donate.
Should have just done like monolith.
Like TLDR. TLDD.
What?
You know TLDR? Too long didn't read?
No,
Like when someone posts like a paragraph, people say TLDR.
never heard of it.
What?
Sean,
I'm Reddit. I'm not Reddit.
You don't need to be Reddit, dude. You've been on the
Literate.
internet long
Yeah,
enough
it's on the
to know.
internet.
I don't know, dude.
It's like
What
came-
internet age is this from? Like
2007.
80s? No, it's from
I
the
don't know. I was
80s.
picking up random years.
You know, TLDR, ICYMI. You've seen that. IGN posts that all the time,
I never understand what it meant though.
in case you missed it.
It took me forever to figure out what that
It
means.
took me forever, too.
Because no one explains it. People just post things like
Yeah.
that. It's like, I don't know what this is. Like, what?
I know, right?
I always got TLDR confused with TIL.
Oh.
TIL.
Yeah, today I learned.
That one took me forever, too.
I don't even know what that is.
It's just like people, like, learning things in their
I was
lives.
like, today, and then they share like a fun fact. Today I learned a penis flops to the left.
Oh, Jesus. Flops.
So, anyways,
Yeah, too long didn't donate.
it's a good segue into something I've been wanting to talk about for a decent time.
Do we have to shut off the podcast for this?
Sean, it's okay. We'll be supportive no matter what it is.
I'm asexual. I have my baby is coming out right now.
What? Dude,
Wow, you're so offensive.
yeah, that's also completely different.
Asexual, self.
Okay, we're not going through this. We've talked about this multiple times.
No, asexual,
there's two different
asexual does
kinds.
not mean you self-produce.
So literally everyone in the world has always said about plants and whatnot.
No, well,
What
That's-
cells?
yeah, that's mitosis.
Plant. Mitosis plant.
Oh, dude, crazy mitosis. I reproduce through mitosis.
Oh, yeah?
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Do it right now.
Oh, wow.
Anyways,
I did it.
dude, we're gonna get serious, right?
I did it.
We're gonna get for reals.
Yeah.
You ready?
No.
So,
Oh, dude, you should really see a doctor. Don't talk about that.
So, I was watching gameplay of Gears of War 4, right?
Yeah.
And I was like,
I guess so.
this looks exactly the same as like Gears of War 3.
Yeah, and that looked the same as Gears of War 2.
Like visually or just like the story type?
Like
of
everything
what's
about
happening?
it like looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
And I was thinking,
Most sequels do.
when? Because like, if you look at God of War, it's basically been the same since PS2. But if you were to look at a game that went from like the N64 or PS1 to the next thing, it's always like 100% completely different because it was so much better. like graphically and controller wise. So it makes me wonder, when do you think the next time we'll actually see a difference in the way games are played? And
VR.
it'll just always look the same. Or I don't think that'll be successful though.
AR.
You think AR is the future?
Well, first I said VR, but they shut me down, so
I'm just saying.
I was
dude.
just throwing things out there too.
AR, that's gonna take.
That's,
Nah, dude.
VR's too
You got
expensive.
Pokemon Go. It's AR.
That's pussy
Is
AR. Well, legit AR, like glasses free environments. Turn your backyard into a
Beach
friggin'
paradise.
dungeon. of
Glasses free
sex.
AR. I don't think that'll ever be a thing.
It'll definitely be a thing at some point in time.
That's like holograms.
Yeah, they'll happen.
No, dude.
That was like what all Microsoft was about.
What?
Like their
Augmented
thing.
reality, yeah, all holograms.
It would be holograms. If it's gonna be
Augmented reality.
glasses free.
Hopefully, I don't need these filthy things.
It's just like,
Hold on, so you're saying there was a difference between N64 to PS1 and stuff like that?
yeah.
I don't
Like
think
with?
so.
What?
Yeah,
Like
give
with?
examples.
If you were to play friggin' GoldenEye or Turok, the first-person games in general are just garbage to play.
Yeah.
Because they weren't as advanced as they are now.
I don't think that's it. I think that was more of a controller problem. The N64 didn't have dual analog sticks.
I know. That's what I said earlier. Is like because of controllers and technology being better. Which is like what the PlayStation controller has literally been the same thing since it came out with the DualShock.
Because they found the system that works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and my whole friggin' point of this thing is, when do you think
Will
it'll
they
change?
I don't know. I don't know if they will.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything.
You don't think
that,
you think games will be exactly the same in 15 years as they were on the PS2?
I mean, there might
I
be.
don't know what you're
Or
talking about.
360.
I don't think the
Same.
controller is gonna change.
I'm saying the way they're played. If you look at God of War, like I said, is literally the same thing. Like, it's played the same way.
Oh.
But if it was on like the PS1, it wouldn't be able to be played the same way
Why not?
because the technical limitations and everything. I don't think there even were QuickTime events back then.
Sure, there was.
Like what?
There's games like Parappa the Rapper.
I've never played it.
It's like DDR.
It's different.
This is not that different.
It's pretty different. It's not. It's better than a. I mean, it's different than a huge like AAA action game.
Yeah, but I don't think QuickTime events were like a thing. Or like a.
I'm saying like you probably wouldn't be able to like rationally play God of War on the PS1 or N64. It would be like garbage.
Like looks wise.
It's like everything about it.
I don't think so.
Well, name one game like that on the PS1. They couldn't do it because of tons of reasons. It was like super limited. Like the biggest game you had was like Grand Theft Auto 3 probably. And like the draw distance, I'm assuming, was not that good.
Grand Theft Auto 3 was on the PS2.
That was on the PS1.
Oh, wasn't it? Grand Theft Auto 2,
Oh, that's something I don't know.
and that was top down.
No, there was one on the PS1 that was open world.
I don't know. I didn't get on Grand Theft Auto till the third one. There was Resident Evil, Devil May Cry,
Devil May Cry came out on PS2.
the first one.
Yeah, Resident Evil also looked garbage. You can only have like corridors because it couldn't load that much.
Yeah, I mean,
That's how it was with like Legend of Dragoon and Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's how it was in God of War too.
Dude, you fought like giant monsters and stuff with like huge.
It was all like
Backgrounds.
fixed camera. Well, I mean, Final Fantasy 7. That has huge backgrounds, pre-rendered art.
Yeah.
Stuff. I don't think it takes away from the game. Maybe the boss thing, like, I don't think you could go back on the PS1 and make, like, Shadow of Colossus.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, when do you think things will actually be different and not completely the same?
They can be. It can be now.
How so?
That they can just...
Why is Gears of War 4 look exactly the same as
Because they're not...
the first Gears
They
of War?
didn't choose to change it.
Yeah, but when do you think it would? Is my question. Like the 10th time.
I don't know.
Never.
You don't think it ever will?
They probably want to keep a resemblance to other
Yeah.
games so people will like know
They-
it and be familiar.
They don't want to mess with a good system.
So you think people won't get tired of the same formula for years and years and years and years and years?
I mean,
No.
they're only gonna go on for so long. I mean, think of games like I don't know.
I'm just talking games in general, not specific series.
Assassin's Creed has been the same. Look
Yeah.
how many they've made.
Basically the same.
Yeah, and they're milking the hell out of it.
Exactly.
But
Like
people
that-
are still buying it.
Yeah,
Not
you're
as much as
bringing
they
up
used to.
games that are like series that get milked like that. Like
Grand
there,
Theft Auto, there's only like 5 games in it.
I mean, there's a bunch of other ones. Like there's Vice City,
Yeah, and I was thinking of that. Just like,
Liberty City Stories, Liberty
I wouldn't say
City.
it's milked though. They only come out with one or two a generation.
True. Oh, and like, those games are kind of the same. They just make them bigger and like add like a little more features, but like they play the same. It's like you can play the way you play the third one. It's the same way you play the fifth one, with just it doesn't look as good. And I don't think there's like flying. But like those big like games with like huge series, nothing ever changes. It's like slightly different things they'll add in, and like it'll look a little better than the last one.
Well, I mean, even with like, go from like the Super Nintendo to the N64, like the 3D environments and everything completely changed
True.
games, like forever, and even like online play was like probably the last thing that's really changed everything.
I mean, I don't know if you know.
So you're talking about something like that.
They just want
Something
I
like
think they're
that
just gonna get like,
Something
that would
changed-
make you go, man, this wasn't the way we used to play games friggin'
I don't know if it
20
will.
years ago.
I mean, they'll get better to look
Or
at,
10
but
years
it's hard to
ago.
say if it'll
'Cause
actually
you-
like, be anything new, like new and innovative.
Okay, so you're talking about games that
the way they're played that like
Yeah.
make it not the
you're
same.
saying like something that affects every game.
Like if VR was like the actual next step and not just like a phase the industry's going through.
Like
that
every
kind
game would be.
It could be.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
of thing. Yeah, I don't think it will. I mean, maybe in like a long time. But
I mean,
not
you
now.
you could say that about like a lot of things.
Like what?
Motion controls. See how like big the industry bit into that?
Yeah, then no one needs it
Everyone-
anymore. That's what virtual reality is going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. It
It's too
depends.
expensive and it's too annoying to set up every time, and it's too like isolated.
Yeah.
That's why I think people who have the money and
Excuse
people who really enjoy playing by themselves would it would appeal to them, but
Yeah, when they get
regular
like
people aren't just gonna go out and buy VR like we've talked about in our other thing.
multiplayer going, it'll probably go well.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I think VR has potential.
It has potential, but I don't think it's going to mainstream anytime soon.
I mean, not a lot did.
What?
There's really like nothing that like went instant mainstream.
Well, I mean,
Things take time.
yeah,
Sure.
but I don't think it's not doing anything right now. Like, no one has it besides like you and like YouTube people.
No, other people have it.
I don't know anyone who
There's
has
tons
it,
of
or even
people.
like know.
They've shipped like 5,000 Vives or something. More than that probably now. It's probably closer to 30,000. It's a lot.
That's not a lot.
It's a lot.
If we're talking about like the next step in video games, it's like nothing.
True. It's also like not that old. It's not like its own console.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it'll go anywhere anytime soon.
I think it will get there.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a phase.
I don't know what to think.
There'll be killer apps and stuff. It's
When?
fun.
Uh,
Audio Shield is too fun.
Game's awesome.
And there's like the ones where you can like talk to people. You know, just like get into like worlds and just chat.
Yeah, but again, I think it would be like niche.
Yeah, but you say that until it becomes like really affordable. It's like the main thing keeping people out is the cost. But when it becomes, $400 for the whole thing, like everything you need, then people can, start buying them. People start developing for it. It becomes bigger.
Maybe. I mean, it's kind of like the same boat as motion controls. It's just a gimmick. And like people are gonna potentially get sick of it if it's everywhere and everything involves it. Or
True. I mean, the big problem with like motion controls is like they weren't needed. They didn't really like improve games. They're just annoying.
well, you think virtual reality would benefit every game that comes out with it, and you don't think it'd just be annoying if you just want to play a game? You have to put the helmet on and everything.
No, but I mean, some games that like really benefits, like any first-person game.
Yeah, but what if you don't feel like doing all that stuff just to play a game? Like, there's no optional way of playing it. Like, you can't play with just a controller and your TV. You have to have the Wiimote things, and you have to stand up, and you have to clear out room in your room.
No, you don't.
There were some games like that.
The Vive, it has 2 modes. It has like sit at a desk with the controller mode, and like stand up with the Wiimote mode.
So, you don't think people would just turn away from the headset? Because, like, if I assume it would just get tiresome doing it all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's nothing I want to play on there for like I play it all the time.
Yeah.
If I was having fun, like I could see myself, sitting down for hours playing it. Especially if I was just like playing like a game, like a Skyrim or something.
Yeah.
I was just using it to look around.
You'd have to, like, wait for that game to come out, though.
But I don't know. I don't think there's anything anytime soon that's gonna like super change the way games are. Smell-o-vision.
That's what people want.
It's what the consumers have been demanding for years.
Is it?
The smell-o-vision. What was that? Whoa!
Facebook notifications.
What's happening?
It's Facebook, bro. Also, this thing's, like, not loading.
Oh,
That's
shit.
working or not.
My internet's super shitty out here.
It was working before.
So it could be recording or it could not be.
It's all gone. If they lost that last bit, it probably wouldn't be too bad. It's pretty slow.
Yeah.
Pretty slow bit.
Just like you. But what, Sean? There it is.
Hey, where the hell's Kyle?
What time is it?
Almost 12.
He's just
Count that.
he's late. He'll be here by 1.
He's not coming.
I'm sending him a text.
He's not like
I'm
this.
just gonna call him a cunt.
Oh, yeah, it is working.
Oh, cool. Just the sidebar.
The cunt text has been sent.
How contextual.
Now let's continue this
Speech.
Get it?
No.
It's a cunt.
Oh.
I was keeping it going.
You bitch.
Oh, he fucking showed you.
Right. Sean.
Yeah, so that's been on your mind. That's been keeping you up at night.
No,
Whether or not games are gonna change.
it has not been keeping me up at night.
No, I don't think main series like that are gonna change. That's like you look at like No Man's Sky. Like that's completely different than anything else out there.
True.
If
Innovative.
Yeah, there's a lot of innovative games.
Next step, no loading screens.
Like Rocket League.
That's what we need.
Although you say it's like a Need for Speed like mini game, there's still nothing like it around right now.
yeah, I'm sure there's been similar things way before it, such as
Their first game. Their
what's
first
that
game.
game called? Twisted Deathmatch.
WWE Crush Hour.
Yeah.
Vigilante. The 8.
Some street racing.
It's probably at the middle school and they're like burning out or something.
Probably. Cool kids.
Yeah.
Wish I could be like that.
You can be.
They always seem to fit in.
You can be.
Can I?
You can be. Be whatever you want.
What's next? Free range? We still want to talk about...
Politics.
Did you know that Donald Trump has the best sombreros?
That was so funny. And his maracas.
At least he's really spreading it out culturally.
I expect you guys to figure it out. I'm going to get in there and drink.
What are you getting?
Another thing.
He's like literally standing up right there.
What?
Never
What?
mind. Alright, Sean. Sidebar.
Sidebar?
Sidebar.
What kind of sidebar?
I don't know. Let's go deep into your mind. Okay, right now. No. Burps for the audience. You sicko. Want to get any closer to the mic and do that? Yeah?
No.
Really needed that audio? Guess it really helps, you know, just being loud and obnoxious. Like when you opened that can earlier.
What?
Keep it. I don't know, pretty close to the mic if you ask me. I'm gonna be considerate. What if people are listening on their headphones?
No one's listening, dude. I think there's one other person that's not me.
It's also midnight, so
This is when everyone wants to watch me live.
midnight.
Dude, it's like 9 o'clock in California. My fans are everywhere. Right, guys?
Support the Patreon. Patreon.com. Is it .com or something else?
Patreon.com.
.com/monolith music and games. Do you have to spell it and? Yeah, you can do the thing. I don't remember what it's called. I wasn't great at
Subscription.
English.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The like and symbol.
Oh,
Ampersand?
yeah.
More like Andersand. Or I guess
I only know that because of Family Guy.
what?
I only know that because of Family Guy.
Yeah, no, I know what you said. I didn't understand what the reference was.
Because they said it in Family Guy.
No. Does this said it?
Yeah. Brian corrects one of the remedial English kids.
Oh.
He's like, what's that little thingamajig in the word? And he's like, that's an ampersand. Fucking idiot.
Alright, just like that.
Pretty much, young cut version.
You getting those uncut Family Guy videos?
Yeah, dude. Seth MacFarlane just sends them straight to me.
Alright, I pray he's your cousin.
No, he's my dad.
What? Whoa! Super crazy reveal! Ultimate reality.
Seth MacFarlane is my dad.
This is exclusive right here, people. Sean Murray's dad, Seth MacFarlane.
Oh yeah, we gotta cook some weenies.
Cooking the weens.
I had my amazing weenie stick.
He only got his, he didn't get yours.
Chris, give me
What
one.
now?
Go get weenies.
Yeah, I'll give you some weenies.
Let me skewer it.
What do you put on?
It's on the table.
Not in the fridge?
Nope.
I'm not gonna cook cold stuff. What do you think this is?
A nice, gross hot dog.
I want some
Look what I
all
found.
natural. You gonna hold that over the fire? Oh. I was like, that's gonna burn. How many do you have?
3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I left them on the kitchen table.
Chris,
What?
go back in there.
Why?
Kitchen table.
Josh has skewers.
Not the table, the next to the sink.
Yeah, I know.
Counter.
I washed them. So I was doing in there so long.
I don't think it was that long.
While I was washing them. And I also spanked my wing.
How long have we been live? I couldn't tell you.
I don't know how to open this. Slash, my thumb hurts.
Slash.
Yeah. Cool kid. Cool kid Chris Davis.
That's what they call me. Here's the weeds. Hopefully they don't interfere with the mic.
Can't
You know
open
how
this.
electromagnetic they are. Put the weeds on airplane mode.
I can't do it.
I can't
How
do
do
it.
people open these?
What?
Scissors.
Hey, I don't know if you realized. You have a sharp thing right here.
It's not sharp.
Sharp enough to poke through. Or you poke through the part where like the hot dog is. You can just split them that way.
Too late. Let the weenies begin.
Set the weenie free. How'd you open this?
So Murray tied me in the post
I did. Oh yeah.
earlier. No, stop it. Stop it.
Tell me how long ago I tagged you in that. Then that's how we know how long we've been live.
That's my fucking weenie, dude.
Here, open right there at the top.
Thanks, dude. You want one?
Yeah.
Here you go. You get the first weenie. Look at that slide
Dude,
out.
it's near my face.
Oh.
Jesus. You tagged me at 11:15,
40 minutes.
or at least that's when I that's when I got the notification. I think it was a little bit.
Okay, let's talk about something different.
What do you want to talk about, man?
Roasting weenies.
What's something interesting?
Me. My life.
Chris.
Yeah.
Hold my weenie.
One.
I wanna
Anything
open
you
my
want.
drink.
Anytime you want.
The drink smell. Hands off my weenie.
Well, you asked for it.
What is the recommended time for cooking a weenie?
A few seconds.
Till it's red.
I mean, like even like
It looks red in the fire.
they're already cooked. All you have to do is warm them up.
True.
Yeah, but how long does it take?
I don't know, maybe like a minute. It's over a fire. Fire's a fire. These ones are longer than Josh's.
Yeah, but mine are jumbo.
Yeah, they're thicker. Lucky.
I've literally never cooked a weenie over a fire.
What? I'm pretty sure. I thought we did it before.
We've done this before.
No way.
I'm pretty sure we have.
Yeah, we have.
Pretty sure you
No
worked here for
way,
it.
dude.
You
No
were here.
way.
Same time we cooked the popcorn.
No way.
Stop
I got
hitting my wiener. Oh, is this part of the podcast now?
Touch Tips podcast.
I prefer to call it a Frank.
Ooh, touch tips. I don't know. I like that.
Wait, get the fuck out of my Chris.
What?
You're cross-contaminated, okay? I got a jumbo,
Yeah?
okay? I don't want your skinny mini pencil penis of a hot dog
Josh,
touching my jumbo Frank.
clearly you don't know how much cultures have changed. Any weenie can be with any other weenie. Together. Legally. Sean, if people know where you live, you know what state that you're in?
I don't know.
Have you told your fans?
I'm not fans.
Remember that time Kyle showed up?
Yeah, that was sick.
You don't
Yeah,
have
me neither.
fans.
He really contributed to the night. Sorry, Kyle, if you're watching this.
He's not watching it.
He might tomorrow or something.
Nah.
No, only Brittany
I
watches
mean, yeah,
it.
it'll be there.
Brittany's the fan.
Nah, he's not gonna watch it.
He watched the other one.
Nah. He didn't watch it all.
He wanted to see what he missed out.
Nah. You know,
he's
he'll.
gonna hear a
Josh
terrible
knows everything
conversation
Kyle
we
does
just
all the
had.
time.
Nah, he's gonna be like, nah, I don't want to hang out and support my friends. Why would I do that? JK, Kyle, love you. Except for right this second.
He wants to hear that terrible conversation we just had.
The like super slow one that led to nothing.
I'll take it. One on the outside, put it on the inside. Just like my heart and soul.
Dude, there's gotta be like a recommended time to get this. Josh, how's your wiener?
Sean, just touch it when it's warm. And
A
you'll
little
know.
cold on the inside, but
Like I said.
I don't want cold on the inside, so I'm waiting.
So take
Not
a
too
bite
bad.
out of it, you'll know.
I don't want to.
Like I said, they're already cooked. You just have to warm them up.
True.
I know. I'm waiting for it to warm up.
Touch it. See if it's cold or warm.
I don't want it.
So you're not gonna know.
If you guys aren't warm, then mine's not gonna be warm.
Mine's
There you
okay.
go.
Welcome back to the Weenie Cooking Podcast, teaching you how to roast hot dogs over open fire. The right way.
That fucking weenie.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it's gonna sound so pleasant.
I know.
I'm excited to hear it.
What?
Me
Josh is-
chewing into the mic.
Chris, you peeing?
Yeah.
This is like a lukewarm hot dog my mom used to make when she was in the house.
When she learned how to cook hot dogs.
I don't know. Dude, these are so good for $1.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Get what you paying for, man. You get the hot dog cancer.
Chris, get over here.
Done. You need
Did you pause it?
No, it's like barely working.
Oh, yeah, dude, told you the internet's really bad. Also,
Also,
my
dude,
internet's just been pretty bad in general.
I think it also has to do with my the computer. Not good.
Netflix ain't working. Jeez, Chris, you didn't even swallow.
I have a
Bite.
swallow.
Ate that hot dog in one bite. No chews.
I'm really good. Put in a lot of practice.
Chris, I'll give you the whole rest of my hot dog packet if you go in front of the camera and you deep throat a hot dog.
No,
Coward.
because I know I can't do that. I don't have that ability.
Do it if you believe.
That's not true at all.
Sean, you got
Dude,
it's
it's like,
too hot.
it takes forever to get warm.
Don't forget to be careful when you take it off because the metal's hot.
Yeah.
You saw nothing.
Whoa, phone is buzzing.
Is that Kyle? Like, on my way.
No, it was a blue, which means it's Facebook.
Is it Kyle on Facebook?
He's probably sleeping. That's why he said he missed the last one. He said he went to bed.
Probably just falls
Yeah, I
asleep
don't
now. He's a working man.
Oh, let's talk about something cool.
You and me, the Fonz.
What's cool to talk about?
Should we hit up that random topic generator again?
There was something interesting.
You found a
There's just
random
question-
topic generator?
It was just questions.
You didn't watch our podcast?
No, he has no way of watching
Yeah.
things.
I mean, I can watch it. It just means my family won't have internet for the rest of the month.
Because I steal their internet out of their soul.
Let's talk about
I'm poor, Sean. Okay.
let's talk about music.
Music?
Yeah.
I'm so musically inclined.
You are.
Used to be. It's like fell out of the music faith.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what happened to the Josh that posted song lyrics every day?
Ain't the same, man.
Sad stuff.
Right? What happened to emotional Josh?
What happened to musical guru Josh Vance?
I ain't a musical guru.
You were.
I can tell you about most songs
Find
that
him and like
appear
them on
the
Facebook.
radio.
Josh Dewar of France.
Yeah, it's not talk about music then. No one likes it, I guess. besides me.
I have music. I
Yeah.
don't really have anything to say about it. I don't keep up with it.
Why not? You used to.
I was super excited the other day when 2 new albums were dropped.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean
There was a new Jamestown Story album. I don't even remember what the other one was.
dude, I'll tell you what it was. It was Snoop's new album.
Nope.
You're right. I don't know. I was just making stuff up.
Who was it?
Sean.
Definitely wasn't Sean's new album.
Sean, your new album?
I haven't been.
Who did just have a new album?
Sean, if you ever need a producer for your first EP, I'm here.
Dude, I make my own stuff.
Now it's bugging me.
Wow, dude.
I mean, why would I hire someone else when I have my own?
Trying to be a friend.
Chris, can you produce music?
Yeah, dude. You not have my BA and producing?
No.
Yes.
I'm certified Berkeley production.
Yeah. Na, 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 na.
You guys haven't listened to any new albums?
Okay, again, I don't have internet, so...
Yeah, I told
I mean,
you.
I
You
do.
don't need internet.
I do, but it's not...
It's called record store, Chris.
Dude, okay, look, the record store is like far away, and I don't want to go to a record store just by myself.
Why not?
Oh, it should be lonely. I don't like being lonely. I don't like going out places by myself.
That's not fun. You guys should listen to Moose Blood.
Ooh, dude, you better be careful with that hot dog. It's
I think
super
you
close to
should
the
not
edge.
tell me what to do, man.
I saw
You
you.
guys
I was
would
going
like
to check it out.
You guys would like him a lot. Especially Josh.
You don't know
It's
what
always
I
about
like.
Josh.
Yo, know me?
I'm saying they're like sad and
It was
stuff.
Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor came out with a new album.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I never listened to them.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
They're good.
Uh-uh.
Their new album was decent.
Yeah,
I'm going to hold you up.
Chris, if you should check out Moose Blood.
I will.
It's so good.
And check out my band, Moose Knuckle.
You snuck it.
Don't know, is it emo enough for me?
It's pretty emo.
Pretty hot.
I'd describe it as if a pop punk band wrote an album full of slow songs.
Sean, that's my ideal
That's
thing.
essentially what new age emo is.
Perfect for me.
So
Like a
good.
non-hardcore Hawthorne Heights.
Even more perfect.
Yeah, all the songs are like about his family, or his parents getting a divorce,
Wah.
and his
Jesus,
the turmoil in his family and stuff. Good stuff. And like his girlfriend or his ex-girlfriend that they keep almost trying to get back together, but they never actually do.
Hmm.
And someone dies. I don't know. We talked about someone dying.
My mailman.
And they're from the UK.
My mailman died.
Nice, nice.
Or no, my weenie.
Dude,
What's
I
wrong
told
with
you.
man?
I told you.
That's
Right.
10 cents down the drain.
Plenty
Yeah.
more.
Or like 15 cents.
Oh, but now I add more
Well,
hot dog flavor.
Hot weenie.
Actually, you
juice
probably
all
just
in.
stab it right now, Sean. Get it right now.
Yeah, if you get it real quick.
I'm not gonna fucking eat that.
Push off the ash. I told you it was poked. It was very
$20.
unevenly.
$20 right now if you eat an ashy hot dog.
Why
I'm
not?
not desperate for money.
You were just saying earlier how you broke.
I'm not desperate for money.
Josh?
You bought a $1 hot dog packet. About 10-cent dog.
Oh, I'm so desperate for money. Might as well spend it on hot dogs.
Okay,
The little money I do have.
he'll do $20 a month on Patreon if you eat it.
You know,
There
Right
you go.
now.
Josh will never do that. Josh doesn't like me.
He loves you.
So why would I donate to your
You guys are
Patreon?
best friends.
Why'd you give me money every month? Huh? How's that sound?
Because you're not creating
Yeah,
anything.
give money to the
I am
kid
creating
who has like
things.
every game
You don't have a
console
Patreon.
and a 4K like curved TV and like a super nice
No!
computer and stuff.
I looked away, my hot dog. was too busy
That's what
looking
Chris
scornfully
was
at Chris.
roasting you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I
like
saw-
these weenies.
Sorry, dude. Sorry I fucking worked for a living, huh?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
While you were doing nothing for 2 years, sitting on your ass in Oregon.
Yeah,
Huh?
couldn't get a job. I was in the middle of nowhere.
Couldn't or wouldn't.
Oh, I don't know. The only fucking store around us was like a fucking little general store. I would have had to walk like 10 miles to like.
You know what I used to do in my day? Walked 15 miles to school, uphill both ways.
It was probably more than 10 miles. We were quite out of the way.
Parents were divorced. Mom lives at the bottom of the hill. Dad lives at the top of the mountain. I'd sleep at Mom's house, but then go visit Dad after school. If I walked 15 miles uphill both ways.
I can't imagine. Poor you.
I'm throwing our fire in here.
Another fire.
Another fire?
Yeah. Boom, fire. Quick, those were prime sparks for cooking my dog.
I Hey, here's something we can talk about. Games we can play while Josh is gone at school.
Oh, well, I can play nothing. Unless I
Honey.
find a way to move out.
Play Honey Pop.
What's that?
One of those anime porn.
Yeah, play Honey Camp Studios.
Studios?
Yeah, you like manage webcam chicks.
Sounds sick.
Just like what I do in real life.
Play Metroid Prime Federation Force.
Yeah, right.
Who's Jelly?
Dude, it's co-op.
Chris, I think you're jelly that I've recently beaten for the first time in my life the Pokemon trading card game.
I am still
For
jealous.
Game Boy Color. You should be jealous. It was fun. What are you shining your light for?
I thought like that thing over there was a cat.
Who cares if it was a cat?
I like cats.
You can fucking scare it with your spotlight.
You thought it was like a skunk or something, right?
Yeah, you thought it was a
Yeah,
monster.
I'm super
Why would
terrified.
you be so interested in this cat?
Oh, cats are cool.
Yeah.
You literally,
all the time.
you take 2 steps into that door over there, there's gonna be like 6 cats sitting on the floor. Fucking waiting for food.
Go in there, Chris. Go say hi to all your loved cats.
Are you telling me that when you went in there, there wasn't a cat just sitting there?
There was.
Exactly.
It was the black and white one. He
Yeah.
wanted food, it seemed.
Yeah, he was sitting next to margarita mix.
Want to see it wasted.
He was drunk. Cat's always getting drunk. Coming home yelling at mom.
Dad cooked this to perfection.
Yeah, well,
Perfection.
Yeah, put it right in the fire.
it's a long day at work, you know. Don't. He already lost one.
It almost took it off. Before I stopped.
It was like burn marks and everything. You hear
Eat it
sizzling.
then.
It's hot.
Thank you. Take it off.
It's hot.
Take it off.
It's not that hot.
Cut it out.
Take
He
it
did say
off.
that, right?
Take it
Who?
off.
Fucking David Coulier.
When?
At the stand-up. He never said cut it out, right?
Of course you did.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
People were wearing t-shirts that said cut it out.
That's great.
You gotta do that fan service.
We should get some blue shirts.
I want one.
They're really like
I'll get you one. I'll get you one for your birthday. I'll
homemade.
get you one for Christmas.
Yeah. This is the best podcast ever.
Dude, sometimes you just need to chill.
Nothing like podcasting dogs.
Well,
And Kyle Dow.
have you seen the new craze?
Right,
that's
Kyle?
sweeping
How
the
come you haven't said
nation?
anything the entire
Watching
time?
people sitting at a fire.
All Kyle's been doing is just sitting over there dribbling the basketball.
Kind of weird.
Hey, say something.
Why is he doing that?
He doesn't want to say anything.
Camera shy.
I'm like camera guy. Engineer
Ah.
Kyle.
Ah,
This was my best dog yet.
same.
Sam.
Fucking liar.
Yeah, Sean.
So that was a good conversation we had about games we could play.
About what?
Games we could play while you're gone.
Okay, well, what do you have for ideas?
I said Metroid.
How
Prime
am I supposed to
Federation
contribute to that? Fucking,
Like
I
games
guess-
you can play with him,
Yeah.
so you can bond still.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Games you and Chris are gonna play?
Force. No, I
Games
said,
I'm gonna play alone?
I said games we can play with Josh while he's away.
With me?
You didn't say with
Yes.
at first.
You didn't
Yes, I
say
did.
with.
Yeah, I did.
I did.
You said games while Josh is away.
Play the tape.
Playback.
Games we can play while Josh is away. Ah.
Yeah.
No, it's the
there we
same
go.
thing.
No, it's not. With,
Why would I mean anything different?
Because you look Chris in the eyes, as he said.
No, I did not. I was looking at you. You're standing right there. I remember
No,
exactly.
dude, I was looking at my weenie.
Yeah, I
Holding
know what
it
you were doing.
in my hand.
Standing there and looking at you weenie.
Yeah, keep it in your pants.
I was looking at you.
I'm just saying. It didn't come off like that.
It didn't.
Why
Okay.
would I say that?
You said games we can play while Josh is away. Timed. Good on you. But still. So I don't know. Do you have any ideas besides Metroid?
I
I
saw a shooting star.
Plenty of like
No, you didn't. Space debris.
Stop it with the space.
Space is astronaut poop entering the atmosphere.
It's just that. They just go. It's just only that. What about when there's like meteor showers?
Because actually, astronauts are trained to shit like really quick.
Oh, yeah?
So it's like
What about when it's meteor showers? What's that? Is that just a bunch of them when someone has diarrhea?
on a space debris. Well, Chris, meteors aren't rocks. Okay,
I'm still saying.
Still saying.
meteors are just things that enter the atmosphere.
He said he saw a
Meteorite.
shooting star, and you're just
No, he didn't.
expanding.
I'm telling you, he
Not
saw.
expanding.
That's a space peanut.
Space Peanut.
Space.
It's a Joe Dirt reference.
I haven't seen that movie in years.
Alright, we're gonna end this with random conversations.
Oh yeah.
Like ending it in like 10 minutes, or like.
Well, we're gonna do this, then we're gonna end it.
All right. What do you got?
Alright.
Let's play a game of random questions.
All right.
The random question theme song. Random questions.
Chris Davis,
Oh God.
what is your biggest fear?
Biggest
You say
fear.
who's your biggest fear?
What? Y'all need some like hearing lessons.
No.
need some hearing lessons.
Y'all need some talking lessons.
You just need to pronunciate better.
Pronunciate.
Pronunciate.
Enunciate.
Enunciate?
Announce.
Is pronunciate a word?
Pronunciate.
Pronounce.
Pronunciate.
Pronouncing is
Pronunciate.
saying the word.
Y'all need better
correctly.
grammar.
Announcing is saying it loudly.
Say it better. Say your things more clearly.
Speak good.
Anyways, what is your biggest fear?
Who?
Me stabbing you right now?
It's you.
Oh, we're stuck in a time paradox.
Freaking answer the question.
Time loop.
Kraken's invading the world.
That's very logical.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. That whole that's bullshit.
You're bullshit,
I'm
man.
calling bullshit on you.
You're bullshit.
Josh, here's a good question for you.
Okay.
What do you do to stay in shape?
Like, what could he do?
Yeah,
Anything.
I'll tell you what I don't do. I don't hook an IV of pure sugar cane to me.
That's a good idea. Not to do that.
Hey, just start doing math. You'll like thin out in no time.
Do that.
Chris, if you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ooh,
Yeah.
mozzarella sticks.
Yeah?
Yeah. What? What's so funny?
Nothing.
Josh, what is your favorite candy?
Shit, dude. I don't know, it changes a lot.
It's true.
Like Reese's probably the most.
Yeah.
Although I do like a good Twix from
Yeah.
Left Factory.
Yeah.
I do like a good Ike.
You stole the other right one? The Twix?
Yeah, I do. I'll give it to the dog. That shit's all over the floor.
It dies.
Chris, what age would you consider someone to be old?
Old?
Calm down, dude. You just had a whole bunch of hot dogs.
It's my snack, dude. Dessert.
Oh yeah, for people who don't know, Sean eats chapstick on the reg.
Yeah. I was on my
Old?
strange addiction.
I don't know, I'd say probably like getting into like 60s. I'd say is like getting
technically
old.
26.
Okay, yeah.
Technically,
Once you turn 26, you're older than half the population.
was that old? Or was it older?
It's older.
So what's old?
I said like getting into like 60s.
60. I
Yeah.
consider 50.
I think it depends on the
50s
person
old.
too.
I mean,
Some people can just be.
old.
They could have
old.
potentially lived for 30 to 40 more years. I don't think that's
Yeah.
old. Middle age.
I mean, still old. It means
I'd say
they're
40
older.
is middle aged.
Older. Say 60.
40 is when like most of the stuff in your life is starting to wrap up.
I'd say
Between,
50 is
40
like
and 50.
50 is like in the middle. I'd say like between like
Yeah,
middle age
middle
and getting old. Like it's like a weird.
Most family stuff is like wrapping up in your 50s.
Yeah. If you're lucky, unless you're one of those people that has like kids when you're like in your like late 50s and
Yeah.
they're around to like your 70.
Yuck.
Here's a question for both of y'all. Would you rather have to sit all day or stand all day?
I sit all day anyway, so
Yeah, me too.
I'd rather sit all day. I'd rather continue to do what I do.
Don't want to change nothing. How did you get your name? Do you know the meaning of your name?
My parents gave it to me.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
no like.
I actually I earned it in a warrior
In battle,
tribe.
you destroyed your dad. You
Yeah.
fought your father to the death.
Yeah, he took his name.
Okay, Okay, last question.
What about you, Sean? You've been answering any of
Last
these.
question already.
Yeah, last question already.
These are fun.
Right?
Fine, not last question. 5 more questions.
5 more questions.
That's too many questions. Yeah. Let's go.
Chris, what is your favorite season?
Favorite what?
Season.
Season?
Paprika.
Allspice. Just all the spices. I don't know, I guess,
Pumpkin spice season.
I guess
You white
autumn,
girl.
as the kids say, or fall. Whichever one you prefer.
Okay, how about we just all answer it? Josh, what's yours?
I like autumn.
Mine.
Lemon pepper.
Hockey season.
You're so emo.
So fall.
No, hockey season. Because that goes through winter and then goes into spring. Sir.
Well, it starts in the fall, good sir.
Where's my favorite part of the time is? Playoffs. Then that's spring.
Okay, then you should have said spring then.
No, I'm saying hockey season. Okay.
A cop out.
Gosh. What's in your fridge?
Food like everyone else.
Yeah, fucking there's a watermelon. There's milk. There's beer. There's
Nose
kibasi.
Kibasi?
Yeah.
It's kibasi.
What's
There's
kielbasa?
sausage. Kibasa.
Kibasa.
Yeah, well, I have multiple kibasas. So I have kibasi.
Chris, what's in your fridge?
I don't know. Milk, other drinks, sandwich, like meats and cheeses,
Yeah.
Human bicep.
human bicep.
Bicep.
I don't
yeah,
know. Like
that's-
other things.
I'd
Basic
say,
fridge things.
Yeah.
Yogurts,
Yeah, it's pretty
Butter.
basic fridge thing.
butter.
I'd have to say mine's probably the same.
Yeah.
Got alcohol in there that hasn't been touched in like 3 years.
So throw it away.
Gross. Yeah.
That's what you do.
Stays good forever.
Okay.
Throw shit
Well,
away.
it's called alcohol.
Throw shit
Does-
away. That's why it's called alcohol. It's a Latin for good forever.
Chris, where'd you grow up?
Here, where we are.
Josh, where'd you
Franklin,
grow
New Hampshire. Just told
Nashua.
everyone where we were.
up? Nashua.
I didn't grow up there. I was there for like 2 years.
Manchester.
I was there for like 4 years.
Yeah, so you grew up there.
No.
Well, you majority of your
Yeah,
time was
Majority
here.
of my time was in Franklin.
So yeah.
It's true.
So, here, that brings up our interesting conversation from yesterday. So what do you consider your hometown? Is it where you were born? Is it where you spent most of your childhood? Is it where you are now?
It's where you're from, man.
Answer the God.
Yeah, what is that?
It's
The-
wherever
the,
your spirit is from, man.
I'm gonna slap you.
the technical definition is like any. It's like where you were born, where you were
Yeah.
raised, or
Where
like the
you're-
last town you lived in.
Where you want it to be.
Sure.
Your choice, man.
Man,
This
dude,
life's all about you.
it's been forever since I've been to my hometown of Kickapoo.
Kickapoo. Like
It's a
go around kicking poos.
No, the town.
Kickapoo.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's like
Sounds
California.
oddly
Where is Kickapoo?
satirical.
Fucking, you listen to me. People.
Chris, where's Kickapoo?
Believe it's on the frozen lakes of Michigan.
There's
the
Kickapoo
southwest.
Trail.
In the lake.
In the
There's Kickapoo
in the
Trail
middle of
in
the
Yucca
lake.
Valley, California.
Kickapoo Valley Trail. Probably because there's people kicking shit everywhere. It's on trail. Bear shit.
There's Kickapoo, Illinois. Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino Hotel in Eagle Pass, Texas.
How'd you know Kickapoo was an actual place? That's my question.
Kickapoo, Wisconsin.
Was it in a Rooster Teeth
Kickapoo,
video?
Louisiana. Just a thing.
Did you see it in Rooster Teeth?
No.
Did they say that in one of their 5,000 channels?
Well, I mean, it's in Tenacious D's like opening song.
Kickapoo?
Yeah. From
Wow.
the town of Kickapoo.
Never heard of it.
That's weird.
What about Hackensack?
Hackensack?
Hackensack, New Jersey.
Is that the capital?
No.
Yes, that's the cap. Next quest.
Next quest.
There's a road in like Ohio called Fangboner Road.
That's cool. There was a weird road in like Colorado. No, I'm not gonna remember. It's like some like super long weird name.
There's like Wausau, like Minnesota.
I wish I could remember. I can't.
There's Kalamazoo, Michigan,
Kalamazoo.
where Full Blast Water Park is.
Who was the kid that died on like the like big park like thing recently?
No.
There's like a giant like slide like raft thing that's like it's like taller than like the Statue of Liberty. It's like a huge like water slide. Some kid like died in it recently, so they had to like close it down.
How?
There's like Velcro, like it's like these like straps to strap people in. I guess like it like came loose and he just like flew out of it.
How, dude? I would imagine Velcro is super good in water.
I don't know if it was just it wasn't like just Velcro. It was like some like kind of like thing, but it came like
They licked them and stuck them to the raft.
the part of it like came off, and because it's like you go down like 17 stories like at like up to like 70 miles an hour. He just like went with the raft, just died.
Ouch.
So the park's gonna be open, but that like ride is done.
Sean, what's the next question?
Let's see.
Interesting news fact of the day.
If you go back in time and change one thing, what would that be?
My birth.
You want me to, you don't didn't
Sounds
want
like
me
a
born?
Chris answer.
Right?
That is
That's why I got to it first.
No. A Chris answer is there's too much to answer. It's many parts of my childhood.
That's also a Chris answer.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's so rough.
More than just one.
Fucking fighting off bears, scavenging for food. Fucking Chris Davis way.
I'm gonna smack you in the face.
I'd say the one thing I'd go back is not sell my drum set to Kyle Adams.
For
That's,
like
that's my biggest regret in life.
cheapest amount of money ever.
$80.
Yeah.
Let's not speak of it. That could be a fucking pro drummer right now.
Oh yeah.
That could be like annihilating those drums.
It could be.
My career path, my life path could have been professional drummer right now in a band that's like selling out Madison Square Garden right now.
Yeah.
If I kept that drum set.
You could have.
Yeah. Drummers are a hard thing to find.
Anyway.
Next thingy. What kind of music do you like to listen to?
Chris?
You know.
That's why we're doing this, to get to know each other.
We already know each other.
We don't know nothing.
What are you talking about?
We don't know nothing about no one.
Nails on chalkboard with industrial machinery sounds in the background.
This is a jam. So
I listen to it all the time.
So heavy.
I only.
Beep, beep, beep. So good. I listen to like Indian alternative and acoustic.
I listen to screamo and alt rock
Emo.
and emo, yep, and death metal.
I only listen to Drake because he understands me.
What about Kanye West?
Like Drake Bell?
Yeah, Drake Bell.
Yeah, Drake Bell.
Only the Drake and Josh songs, not his actual music. It's the songs that are on Drake and Josh. Dude, the smoke is fucking pissing me off. But
Find a way. Find a way.
I only listen to
If you want to have
songs for like a TV shows.
It's gonna take some time.
Oh, dude, here we go.
to realize.
Would you rather?
Oh God.
Alright,
Eat a
we're
puppy.
all gonna take turns answering.
Play a game of Would You Rather. Yeah.
Answering hard ones.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather be in constant pain or have a constant itch?
Okay, question. Why are you in constant pain?
that's not how you play Would You Rather.
The
That's how you
mental
play
pain,
Would You Rather.
Mental pain, physical
Some
pain.
of our fans.
Any kind of pain.
Emotional
Pain is
pain.
pain.
Pain or what?
That's not true. There's different types of pain.
Pain is pain.
Feeling pain or what else?
I could go through like emotional pain.
Constant itch.
Oof.
I don't
Wait,
know if I
what?
could do constant itch.
Wait, pain
So you'd
where?
rather do
Where's the
constant
pain on my
agony?
body? Like how much pain?
It's constant pain.
Like what?
You
Like
can't ask specifics.
Yes, I
in Would
can.
You Rather?
I
That's not
like
how
if
you
I have
play.
like a leg pain, I prefer to have that than like a headache.
Well, then there you go. You choose headache or leg pain.
No, because it's pain or itch. I need to know where the pain is.
Where's the itch?
Sean, you're a bad Would You Rather host.
Is this section like an itch?
Okay, I'm gonna make up these fucking
Is it a
dumbass
little
questions.
tiny
then.
part?
It's your balls.
Oh.
Yeah, itchy balls.
Yeah,
no,
my
itchy butt
urethra
crack.
tube.
Itchy butt
It's
crack.
your butthole. It's
Oh.
Yeah, so your
I
hands
looked at
might
that
smell
already.
like butthole like all the time, and
only if you itch it.
the pain
Top
is
of your mouth.
the pain is in your mouth.
No, your back with like you can't like the right spot where you can't get it. You have to carry a back scratcher with you all over.
Yeah.
Actually, that could feel good though if you
Feel
have
like a bear.
just like constantly scratching an
It's
itch.
butthole like you didn't wipe all the way. That's the itch. And
Gross.
headache, pain is in your mouth like a toothache.
Ooh.
I could deal with that.
You could deal with a toothache.
Yeah.
I'll just get the tooth removed.
Yeah.
I'll go with the pain.
That's not how it works.
I'm getting Novocaine.
Dude,
That's not how it works.
you don't know would you rather.
You
then.
can't think logically. Would you rather like that?
Yes, you can.
You can't think.
I could deal with
Future.
constant mouth pain depending on what it was.
Yeah, I get that like every like month
Toothache.
or so when I get fucking like,
Was it like if I'm chewing? Or was it like...
It's toothache. It's just
Is
constant.
it
You've
like-
had toothaches.
every like
No,
few
I haven't
months
had,
with my
like,
wisdom
constant
teeth like
toothache.
just
Well, you've
breaking
had a
and trying-
toothache.
Yeah, but it's like
super
cause it's
terrible one.
like only if I swallow it hurts or like stuff
Dude, I
like
remember
that.
recently you were complaining about a toothache.
Yeah, because I had like an infected wisdom tooth.
Yeah.
So
Toothache.
it's just that all the
Something like
time.
Yeah, I could live with that.
I could just take pain meds. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Okay, next thing. Would you rather be blind or not be able to talk for the rest of your life?
Oh, not talk.
Yeah, not talk.
I barely do that now as
Same.
it is. So
Yeah, it was like I could still communicate with people like really easily.
Writing counts as talking.
no, it doesn't.
No, it
It
doesn't.
does. Some people that is talking.
I'm gonna slap you.
We'll slap you.
It's blind or
You
mute.
ignorant cis male.
Okay, Tumblr, relax.
Please,
What are you
please.
talking about? Writing is talking.
For like mute people.
Hold on.
Yes, but it's still I'm talking like you can't like speak.
Yeah, it was talking like a sense, not you're illiterate.
Talk for the rest of your life.
Yeah, so
So
you can
that
still write
means
stuff
you
down.
can't-
Can't
means-
talk.
I'm mute and illiterate.
No, that's not what that means. It means you can't talk.
Yes,
Because you
talking.
had the choice of picking being blind, but can't talk. That's
Yeah,
why
you
you can't
can't
talk.
speak.
Not because you're illiterate.
You
Yeah,
can't
we're
speak. You
talking
can still write
speak.
stuff.
With
It's
your
not.
mouth.
It's not. Doesn't say speak.
Yeah, it doesn't say
Senses.
write stuff either.
It says talk.
Yeah.
Talking can be writing for some people.
It's not though. In this question, it's not.
Yeah.
Does it say that? No.
Does it say that for you?
It is in general. No matter what, it's talking
No,
for some people.
Because then you're now mute and illiterate.
No, you're not illiterate.
Yeah, you are.
No, you're not.
No,
you
you're
can
not literally.
understand
You
writing.
can't ever write. it.
You
Yeah.
can understand it.
So you can't communicate with people ever.
No.
Does that mean
Talking.
you also can't do like sign language?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't do Morse code.
You
You
can't
do
do
smoke
anything.
signals.
No one
can
will
never
ever.
Smoke signals.
communicate.
Smoke signals isn't talking.
Yeah, it is.
There's no words involved.
Sure. Morse code through smoke
If it's the
signals.
way you're saying it, then I'd rather go blind than never be able to communicate
Yeah.
with anyone in any way at
I'd
all.
rather go blind now.
Oh yeah, because you're such a social butterfly.
But you're like you're saying there's like no way to communicate with anyone
I'm
in
saying you can't
any
communicate,
way.
you just
at
can't
all.
talk, as in with words.
How would you communicate?
Charades now?
Sure, why not?
Dude, that's
Well, well,
talking.
sign
It's not
language.
communicating.
Talking is with words.
Yes, speaking. So
Speaking is with your mouth.
so what would I do? Just be like, I just be like if I want like I'll just have to like point at everything, only pointing.
Yeah. That's the whole fucking point of this question.
No, it's
Jesus
not.
Christ.
It's definitely talking about. Okay,
No,
you're
it's
saying
not.
because
It would
blind
say
is
speak.
it was blind
It
is
would
a
say
s-
speak if it was talking about speaking.
No.
Yes, it would. Why wouldn't it?
Now I'm interested what the definition of talk is.
Go for it, Mister. I Google everything.
What is the
whenever I'm in an
definition of
argument 'cause I
talk?
can't win anything by myself.
Wrong. Sorry, Sean.
It's not.
I hate to be
I'm-
against you.
I'm saying
It's
it's
not
wrong
wrong.
too. See what dictionary.com
I know for a fact sign language obviously is talking,
But it's, they don't
and
mean
so is
like-
writing
like
words
that.
down to talk to people.
Only speak in emoji.
Verb.
Go for
Talk. Pronounced talk. T-A-W-K. To communicate or exchange ideas, information, etc. by speaking.
Dude, that's not true at all.
It's the definition. Let's just
Well,
move
go,
on.
what's the other definitions for it then?
Can we just move on to the next one?
Wait, no. Definition of talk. Fuck. It's searching for Miami.
That sounds like talking.
Miami.
Welcome to Miami. Will Smith song.
Next, would you rather?
I see what you're talking about, Sean. Haha.
I don't because I'm blind.
So you want the other definition?
I mean,
Adjective.
Depends on
Engage
how
in
many there are.
speech. The action of talking, speech, or discussion. You want Urban Dictionary? Merriam-Webster.
Merriam.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
To say words in order to express your thoughts, feelings, opinions, etc. to someone. To have a conversation or discussion with someone. To have a conversation about something.
Doesn't say anything about talking or speaking.
Transitive verb. To deliver or express in speech. To make the subject of conversation or discourse. Discuss, talk business. To influence, affect, or cause by talking. To use a language for conversing or communicating. Do you want the intransitive verb?
I don't
To-
know what that means.
Dude, let's just
I
move
don't know.
on to the next one.
Dude, it means talking means sign language, obviously.
Next
and
question.
writing stuff
No.
down.
Next
No.
question.
It
I'd,
does.
I'd be able to text people
No, that's
for
talking.
the rest of my life.
Hey,
That's talking.
Emoji.
Then you become illiterate then.
You're not. You know what illiterate means?
No,
it means you
illiterate-
don't understand anything. That's why illiterate people can't write
Talk.
or speak.
No, you can read it. You just can't ever write it down.
I can read words.
Like
I
when
can
you-
never write them
When
back.
you, when you try to like write your hands,
Illiterate
just like,
means you don't. When you look at a book, you're like, what is this stuff?
Yeah, or you're trying to write a book. You're like, dude, I don't know how to write.
It's not that you don't know how to write. It's that you can't because you chose
You guys-
to be.
Next
Because you
question.
chose not to be blind. That's
Next
the
question.
whole fucking point of Would You Rather.
Next question.
Do I lose my hearing too?
Yes.
Like I can't hear people talking to me.
Yes.
I think you're just trying to make me blind.
I am.
No, but blind, he means blind to all senses. So you live in nothingness.
I'm just blind to ignorance. I become super racist.
Next one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, because I was right.
What?
What?
Yeah, I said yeah, because I was right.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Smartest man I know.
I know, right? 'Cause I know,
Hey, what
I
about
know
me?
what talking means.
I'm so illiterate I can't even count to his IQ.
You know, it sucks that you can't talk through any means of communication.
So you'd go blind?
What?
Oh, yeah, what's
You
your
would
choice?
Go blind?
No.
What's yours?
I like movies more than I like talking to people.
But we never know what you would want to do. Hey, Sean, what do you want to do?
I'd point to PlayStation 4, and we play PlayStation 4,
Like you wanna play PlayStation? What do you wanna play?
and I'd point to the game, or look it up on my phone, without saying any words.
Sean, I don't know what you want. I'm blind.
Well, that sucks. It wouldn't be very fun hanging out together. It'd be so boring.
Sean, talk to me. Are you there?
Slap you.
Who did that? Oh, I have like 11% on my computer. That means there's like
2 minutes left because it doesn't go all the way to 0.
Right.
So let's end it on one last one.
Okay,
I'm trying to find a good one.
better be a good one.
Okay, here's a good one. Would you rather be the first to die among your close friends or to be the last one to die?
First. Because I already know that's what's going to happen.
First.
Actually, probably last, because then it won't be even more of a burden when everyone's like, it's like the whole thing.
Last because Chris picked last. I'm just picking what he picked.
I picked last. That's what I was going to do in the first place. 'Cause I ain't basing my life and death around y'all niggas.
Wow.
Yeah.
But then you are.
I mean, I was just trying to do it.
If
So,
no matter what, first would probably be the best.
Why?
I just didn't want people to have to deal with feelings
because
of me being dead.
you define when everyone else dies.
Well, I mean, if I outlive y'all, it means I can do more things in my life.
Wow, you just want to make us look like bad.
No.
Like, I'm dying, but at least
I'm
I know
saying
that
I'm
all
not
my
gonna
friends
die
sucks
early
more
just
than I did.
for some weird reason.
You won't die if you picked first. Okay, and live to like 100.